Well, hello everybody. This is an episode of What's in Your iPhone. Starting with the background cover, it's been custom designed by me. It basically shows my favorite Formula One team, etc. Moving on to the home screen. The home screen has all the basics apps on my iPhone like messaging, calendar. But the app worth mentioning would be Duolingo. Duolingo is a free app on the iOS store, which lets you learn different languages, and the best part, it's for free. It was in fact one of the best apps on the iTunes Store 2013. For example, you can learn Italian, German, French, Portuguese, Spanish, etc. Right now I'm learning German. Well, anyway, the best part, it's free. Moving on, there is this to-do list app called Clear. It's basically very organized, plus it can give you reminders, and I guess it's better than the reminders app provided by the Apple, Moving on to the second page, I have some games like Flappy Bird and the two productivity apps by Apple. There is Pages and Keynote. Pages is for word processing and Keynote is for presentation making. Out of the two, I think Keynote is better because there are lots and lots of pre-designed themes, etc., which definitely helps anybody, whether it's an office goer or somebody who goes to school. Well, another app here worth mentioning would definitely be Shazam. Shazam is an app which lets you recognize music. It listens to a piece of music and you have to Shazam it, and it tells you which piece is it. For example, let me just play a random number here, which is Clocks by Coldplay. And let's see. There it is. It has showed us that the number being played is Clocks by Coldplay. You can buy it on YouTube, you can listen it for free, videos. It can also give you recommendations of the songs. You have the bio, you have the discography. It can even tell you where the next concert is, so it's definitely a must-have for any music lover. Moving on, I have news apps like NDTV. Quickoffice is better than Pages in terms of word processing because A, it's free, B, it's integrated with Google Drive, so I guess that's a plus point. Then I have Blogger, Bianchi. Bianchi is an app which I use for cycling. For news I have NDTV, TeamViewer. TeamViewer is also a very good productivity app with which you can remotely control your Mac or a PC. Then is GarageBand. GarageBand is an app by Apple only, which lets you make music on your own. Moving on, I have OneDrive. OneDrive is cloud storage by Microsoft. Then is Drink It Smart. Drink It Smart is also a very good app. It tells you what your condition is after the number of drinks you've had. For example, I have a beer and it tells me no one will notice you had something to drink, you appear normal. I have another glass of beer and it says you may feel great happiness and be very excited. I have a long drink and it says by now you're probably relaxed, acting without any inhibition. Perhaps talk a little bit more. Anyway, this is also a very good app for any bar lover. Moving on, for references I have Wikipedia, dictionaries, periodic table, etc. Then for music I have Songkick. Songkick is a very good app which tracks all your artists in the music app and tells you where the next concert is. It also lets you buy the tickets. In games, one of the best games on my iPhone is Metal Storm by Z2 Live. You can have one-on-one games. It's basically like a flight simulator. You can have one-on-one games with your opponents or even have a co-op campaign missions. Alright, and then you have the Temple Run, obviously, your stick cricket, nothing that great. Another game worth mentioning is Logos Quiz. Logos Quiz, it has about 12 to 14 levels, all with different logos, and you have to recognize them and move forward. Anyway, fun fact, a 5-year-old kid recognizes about 300 logos, so you can take the Logos Quiz and find out how many you know. Then you have Sudoku, Jailbreaker, etc. For social apps I have Ustream, Twitter, Pages, Viber, Find Friends, SmartGlass. SmartGlass is also a very good app with which you can control your Xbox sitting on your couch, if you don't have a remote, that is. For travel, well, nothing great in travel, but for photography, yes, there's a very, very good app, just a second, which is Snapseed. Snapseed is a free app by Google and is definitely one of the best in its class for photo editing. Plus point is you can share it online. Negative, it doesn't allow you to edit videos, etc. But for photography, it's definitely amazing. And the best part, it's free. There you can see it's Google plus Snapseed. You can have automatic selective adjust, you can crop your image. Well, that's there with pretty much everything, but you can also have, you can give a vintage effect to it, you can have grunge, center focus, you can have a retro effect, etc. Again, as I already told you, the plus point is it's free. For medicine, I know most of you are not interested, but for small injuries, for going to the pharmacy, Medscape is a very good app. Convert units, for all those who go to schools and colleges, solve problems. This is also a very good app. You can convert units from mass, power, pressure, speed, temperature, time, volume, etc. And you just have to enter the values, and you have, for example, time. You have 2 days is equal to 48 hours, etc. Well, that was pretty simple, but you can do, the rest of the conversions with it. I get for wallpapers, HD Wallpapers is also a very decent app. You have lots and lots of collections based on TV shows, movies, technology, cars, companies, business, etc. But if you want to custom design app wallpapers like I do, Photoshop will be the best software to use. Anyway, MotoGP 2010 is also very good. One of the things on my iPhone which you must have noticed is that I don't use Chrome or any other browser, because I feel for Apple Safari is the best.